Hello, my co-sunset moments. This is again your Circo Tylo in our educational video. And by the way, here in Nagano, Japan, it's 11 degrees Celsius. So still it's a springtime, and the wind is blowing, and it carries the melted snow air here. So still it's still cold, but yesterday it was a very sunny day, and we have also this so-called flower festival, where my eldest son and his wife, together with me and my wife, were trying to stroll around and take a look on the many flowers arranged there along the streets. And it was so good. Actually, yesterday, the other day, they celebrated the Foundation Day of Japan. And also today, they're celebrating the Children's Day here in Japan. So it's a series of foundation days, or I mean holidays here. And for 4 or 5 days, they have this non-working holiday, so they call it Golden Week. So most of the Japanese people are touring all around, domestically or internationally. It can be seen in the airport that most of the Japanese people are traveling abroad, maybe in just nearby countries like in South Korea, in Hong Kong, or Singapore. So these are just somehow the status here in Japan. But my topic today is just a thing about what I have heard and read about this. They call it PWD, persons with disability. And that's why I was also trying to meditate, and the three words or letters PWD was twisted in my thoughts about persons deprived of liberty, or PDL, who are there inside the prison cells. So the thing is, what could these persons with disability, or the word is quite discrimination or discriminatory. So let's call it people's children's with special needs. No? So this kind of people, are they really disabled? Maybe because of a mistake, there was an accident. But according to Buddhism, a mistake is only accidental. But cheating or lying is intentional, or lying are intentional. Cheating are intentionals, and it's an intentional choice. Again, mistakes are accidental, but lying and cheating are intentional choices. So if you are a PWD, it could be inborn, or it could be because of some accidents that your legs or your feet or foot or fingers are amputated, or your heart also has an irregular heartbeat. You have the bypass or triple bypass operations. You have your epilepsy or whatever. You may be of autism, or this 43, how do you call that? 43 chromosome syndromes. Well, walang kasalanan ng mga bata doon, ang mga taong yon. It could be by mistakes and accidental. But they can do many things. Like an amputated one, and he has the education, it may be academic background or achievement. So still, he has the brain, he has the eyes, the ears to read and look or reflect, uh, maybe make his own opinions and write something more that the people could be motivated of what they still have. So they can do something more. One could write many things or even create poems or a songwriter, an author of a book, or even just like this, a content video. Though I'm not an influencer, but I'm sharing only these experiences that I have and matters that I could share along the way that I can also sense and feel that there's something good or bad about the situations. So they're not really disabled. They can even be a pastor, an evangelist, even online or face to face. They have their crutches or wheelchair. Uh, There is a technology that could also help them, facilitate them to really bring out to the world the messages of whosoever, either the central figure, religious leaders, the Bibles, the thoughts in the book, or whatsoever. So there are even singers, autistic singers. So, in the American Idols or these American Got Talent competitions, there are several disabled children of or persons with special needs, but still they could be champion, and it proves that they are not disabled. Now, physically, they are maybe of less, maybe one leg is out, amputated, but he or she still can walk his life of faith. No? He can sing a song of worship, or songs of worship. He can evangelize. He can teach academically, religiously, give guidances that he has within. So they are inspirations to me. They have the limitations, but they also have more. They are rich of wisdom and talents or skills that they can show to other people. So these are the persons with disabilities or special needs, I should say. Likewise, on the other side of the coin, there are persons deprived of liberties. Maybe because of, or mostly because of, a kind of criminal allegations and maybe detainees, and they are there even if they're already convicted, and they are there with this how do you call it, the judgment that they are of this number of years to be detained or imprisoned, and they have to, or non-bailable or bailable, and so they are there inside the prison cell. The thing is, they are complete with their bodies. All parts of their bodies are there within them, with them. The thing is, they have done intentional choices. They have the brain. They know what is evil or righteous or crimes, but still they choose to do something, meaning it was intentional that they did it. And why they did it? Some factors are maybe one, pressures. maybe of financial needs. And he has no other way but intentionally has to do some kind of hold-upping, carnapping, or whatever criminal acts. The thing there is a lack of wisdom. There's a lack of educational thoughts that he has to have of knowing more righteousness, goodness, instead of wrongdoings, criminal acts, and they are they're ignorant about it. But of course, ignorance excuses no one. And they're there. They become deprived of their liberties. Even in the Senate or in Congress, I really could not accept that if one invited guest is said to be in contempt, and they are put in a detention cell, why are they deprived of their liberty? They were invited, and because of he would just be exercising his rights, not to incriminate, self-incrimination. But still, they are deprived of their liberty. And there's human rights, and I don't know if really there are good peoples. People with freedom, people with in the positions or authorities. But they put people inside detention cells, even without conviction. Even if the case is still not filed, they already took arrest a person or two and deprived him. But again, there are several people inside the prison cells, and what could they do? They are not just depriving these people from liberty. They can also exercise their freedom, or they have to give their freedom. Education, yes, they cannot go to the schools, enroll themselves to have their education. And so they should be encouraged to join alternative learning system and have their academic progress, and they can graduate. In elementary, they are just like out of school youth, out of school, because they are detained, they are deprived of liberty. And how about their religious freedom? They should also be visited, allowed to be visited by their religious pastors, ministers, and listen to the gospel or sermons, or even guidance and counseling, moral education, spiritual education. That should not be deprived from these people. Writing songs can also be an exercise or activity within their cells. So, even there within the prison cells, the government, the management of this, how do you call it, believed, they should also make programs that these people should not be totally deprived of their rights and liberty. Or else, if we are to contemplate, those people who are depriving them, setting them in contempt, they are the people who are disabled, depriving others. Why? They are disabled. They cannot, they don't have the ability to understand people, the rights of the people. Good or bad people, they are human beings. but they have the responsibilities, own portion of responsibilities that they can choose intentionally or unintentionally what they do or have done. They could have done mistakes, but if it is against the law, against righteousness, just because of some reasons, then those are intentional choices. So persons there in the Congress, you have been elected, but the authority does not belong to you or not owned by you. The authority is from the people. So you have to respect the people. There are those vacant positions, and those positions have authorities, but they are not yours. They are of the people, from the people. So don't be a disabled person. Don't deprive others from liberty. Okay? PWD, PDL, please take note. Candidates for these coming elections, don't campaign as PWD. Don't campaign as PDL. And my colleagues in our Filipino communities and Philippine nations, let's open more our hearts and minds to really study more who will give us the strength to carry our liberty and to give us our special needs. Okay, I hope you got this little thing or inspiration that I'm sharing to you. Thank you. Happy Monday to everyone. God bless us all. Sir Kutaylo from our Sunset Moments. See you next time.